也不知道自己在说什么啊。这个亚索这个英雄实在太好玩了。对啊，但是关键是个当时我也不直播啊，玩的也不怎么好，就一个人在家里自己玩，就对着电脑就说哈萨 K 那种感觉啊，就是也是也是比较乐趣，也比较好玩啊，所以说。直到我们现在玩这个王者荣耀美服版啊，我记得最开始当时玩职业的时候跟 Jeff 一起玩，有时候玩的时候我也是在配音，然后我们是在这个五个人打职业训练嘛，然后玩着我还在这儿配音哈，然后我们队的人就很无语对吧？就说你有这种配音你就不要做了对吧？这个不是直播啊，这个不是直播，这是我们打职业了啊！突然想起来，确实是这样哈。我们打职业的时候还是要安静为主，然后说些比较有用的信息，对吧？打职业的时候还是不要配音。
哎，这个玩家的名字很有意思 ，Potato。那么来翻译一下 ，Potato 是中文是什么意思？
土豆。
土豆。
Teams usually decide to play the top side or the bottom side of the map. They play both sides. They always play both sides. They don't really group that much, and they do like to split push on both ends of the map. With their mid laner, over here, Why Nuts, he does play more of a.
然后这个你看到没有？是 Why Nuts？ 为什么 Nuts 怎么说来着
？Nuts 坚果，好像叫坚果，它就
Nuts
对，也可以说是蛋蛋的意思，对吧？就是说，
为什么蛋蛋
？Kick you in the nuts，right？ 就是说 kick your nuts。
一个土豆，一个为什么蛋蛋？
就如果说你是后面加个 s， 就突然变成蛋蛋的意思了。如果说你不加这个 s 呢，它就是坚果。所以说有时候啊，这些一个字母啊，可以改变一个词的这个定义啊。就说这个有些时候这个英语教学很重要啊。我们在看游戏的时候呢，也要就是宣扬一下文化。
你有没有发现他们的战队的名字都有特别有意思？玩家。
哎，人家也是，就是说，就是自己国家代表队的这个起个名字对吧？为什么叫嘲笑别人名字呢？这太狠了，这样。
Really famous on the Darius and also very noteworthy on the Jax. Oh yeah, I've seen that type of player in myself.
皇室战争在国内玩的人都，我看到好像有一些人都在问这个有关皇室战争的这个转播的问题。那我们也不清楚这个游戏在中国是不是皇室战争。
再问一下我们大家观众的想法，就是这游戏叫什么来着 ？Clash Royale 皇室战争。
对 ，Clash Royale 它就是在美国是非常火的，在中国也不知道它还火。
没听过，还行，没听过。看来国内是不怎么玩的。
中国还是说以这个英雄联盟，还有这个王者荣耀这些英雄比较火，还有吃鸡。
对，
我们是我是跟 Jeff 一起手游吃鸡哈，然后被他一个人就是带飞 ，Jeff 这个是可以的啊，一个人带我吃鸡，对吧？我们队全死了，然后 Jeff 一个人还活了下来。
常规操作，常规操作。
Yeah, so we do see the respect route being taken by the Saudi Arabian team.
我们这样是不是这个？我觉得会掉粉啊，不会增粉。我觉得我们脸太厚了，这。
你脸皮太厚了。然后被你的影响，然后导致我也脸皮太厚了。我脸皮本身很薄的。
刚刚是你说的这个，这个常规操作，我跟什么？炉石的英文名叫什么？炉石这个游戏。哦 ，Hearthstone 很火的
卡牌游戏。
对 ，Hearthstone 这个游戏真的很火。
我有玩过，而且还花了200块美金来抽卡。结果玩了一段时间就没玩了。
欧美这个游戏也非常火的，Twitch 的观众量一直排行靠前的。对，南美玩皇战真的特别多，不知道为什么。南美真的是玩这个游戏玩的特别多的。
其实我打 FPS 游戏打的特别烂。就是怎么说呢？刚开始打的还不错 ，CS， 然后后面就是别人花一段时间，我就 怎么打也打得没他们好，这就是游戏天赋在这个方面特别不好。然后 RTS 的游戏像星际这些，就是我打了很久，打了10几年，然后星际争霸2出来的时候我也打了，结果我就是打不上，就是前50名，服务器前50名，怎么打就打不上去。
我觉得这个确实，确实有难度啊。先回答一下大家的问题。中国队刚刚是赢了啊，吊打了这个 Kazakhstan 的这个队伍哈萨克斯坦啊，然后也是为这个小组赛赢了一分，但是小组赛有打6轮。前2名才可以晋级，就是小组赛的决赛。小组赛的决赛呢，会以 BO3 的形式决定出来这个小组赛的就是第1名和第2名。小组赛的第1名呢，会最后和这个另外一个小组啊，总是 A 组和就是 A 组和 B 组的小组赛的这个第1名呢，会进行总决赛，决定出冠军和亚军。然后这个小组赛的这个就是第2名哈，会进行会争夺季军，争夺第3名，争夺银牌、铜牌啊。所以说我们都是会陪伴大家一起看到这个中国队拿奖牌的时候。本来我对亚运会以前是不是特别感兴趣，但突然电子竞技走进亚运会啊，现在是不看都不行。Jeff， 你以前看不看亚运会啊？
以前我不知道我看了什么，我只知道有金牌什么之类的，但是我不知道是不是叫亚运会。比如说我是看那种运动啊，比如说我知道中国经常拿那个游泳不是拿金牌吗？然后之类的。那时候是我记得，就大部分时间时候是放在电视上看的。
对，我记得当时都
是奥运会，对，我是看奥运会，对，
我看的是奥运会我看的比较多，赛看的比较多，就是偶尔会看这个亚运会啊。亚运会当时看真不多，也不知道宣传不够力度吧，或者是我们当时没有这个环境，反正没怎么看。然后就看奥运会看的比较多，但是现在这个电子竞技走进了亚运会哈，我觉得下一步就是走进奥运会。然后回答大家的问题，这个中国队打韩国队会在1个小时15分钟之后进行。
那么 Dave， 你觉得哪一个队会赢？红色方还是蓝色方？
现在看这个阵容哈，我对印度尼西亚的队伍还是有所感情的，但是这个沙特阿拉伯啊，也是一个就是非常富裕的国家，他们有可能会请到中国很多的钱啊。说这个他们的老板啊，一般就是有可能说你们赢了一场比赛啊，就送私人飞机什么的，家里都有兰博基尼。
我靠！
我跟你说，真的这个很有可能哈。我给大家讲一个简单小故事。我在美国做过啊，然后有一次做了一个，就是为了做一个 tournament， 做了一个比赛，对，做了一个就是联赛。但是我得不到官方的赞助啊，然后我就想自己通过自己的努力去拉一些赞助哈。然后当时有很多这个沙特阿拉伯的观众啊，你看怎么回事？然后结果有一个观众就说，哎，Dave， 你是缺钱吗？我说，这个比赛确实需要赞助。他说你需要多少钱？我说也不多，我现在就差$1000啊，当时换成人民币也就是7000人民币左右。他说哦，没问题。结果第2天就把钱汇过来了。然后我说这个$1000对你来说你不是钱吗？他说，这个钱小钱。他说在这边的话，这个人均工资也都高很多啊。然后我就想了一下，我说这个确实是这个水平啊，确实跟这个其他地区不一样啊。虽然说你好像这个地区好像就感觉像这个复活者联盟里面的这个就是那个什么国家呀？叫什么来着？就是复仇联盟里面这个非洲的那个国家哈，叫做什么来着？Wakanda， 对 Wakanda， 对 Wakanda 啊，就是Wakanda 那个国家，就感觉好像他们的这个国家在某个山里面就特别有钱，其实他们已经被这个某种石头特别的发达，就是已经领先了世界人类文明的这个几百年那种感觉，他们就是不露出来，就是这种感觉，就很有钱。但我们都知道他们是通过石油有钱的，但他们真的很有钱啊，所以说你也不好说，对吧？我个人对吧，对印度尼西亚这个国家有特殊的感情，但这个时候呢，对吧？你也不能就是直接肯定，印度尼西亚就可以赢。因为我们在这个沙特阿拉伯后面是有财团，对吧？都是，就是你又赢了，这个矿井就归你了，对吧？对吧？你回家给你分，一人5个矿场，五个矿场，对吧？5个这个石油采矿场，赢了一人拿1个，对吧？
好了，
输了
比赛
就回家了。
好了，比赛马上要开始了，我们可以专心的看比赛了。虽然说我对这两支队伍一点了解都没有。
Yeah, that's very interesting.
说实话，真的不知道支持哪一个队。
The problem is his ganks are very conditionals, you should say. It's a very slow projectile on the infernal chains, so not really providing the best terms of crowd control. He will have to rely on his laners for that part.
For sure, it definitely will be risky, but we're about to get onto the Rift here for our second game of the day on our first day of the Asian Games demonstration tournament. Let's see what the teams have for us here today.
And as usual, we're going to be taking a good look around the Rift before we start the game. Shopkeepers a little bit.
We took a different one, of course, over at the Asian Games. Got a different look through the Rift. Always like to take different paths. There's many undiscovered things, just as there's a deer, of course, overlooking the map. And some crazy critters. We've got Fear in the middle lane, playing that Akali. Seeing the early portion right here. Teams just rotating through the river, maybe getting some deep wards down, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, neither side has a definitive advantage in the level 1, so they will be happy to just basically spread out the map a little bit, but we do see some early vision coming out from Saudi Arabia. Actually, during the break screen, I believe both sides did do invades, so excuse me, I will have to rephrase that, but both sides do understand where the junglers are starting. They have vision on all red buffs.
They do indeed. We'll see that Gragas will be starting down here. Bottom side looking for a path towards the top lane. Now, we're talking about this in Champions Select Clement, where the top side, I think, will be pretty pivotal, especially when you have a player like Fake Friend, who will just constantly push off that top lane. So, seeing how this Aatrox will path towards the top and maybe look for that 2 versus 2 will be interesting. I reckon Gragas, though, will be pretty strong to at least counteract the fact that Camille should have a relatively good early.
Yeah, Camille in this matchup, the early game is not always as easy as you seem. I would say that this is a bit of a skill matchup, and it's a matchup that can be swung very heavily by jungle interference. However, in the bot lane, we do see Indonesia stepping up with their advantageous bot lane, being aggressive. They do like to play for early kills in the bot lane, and that's one of their most dangerous points. If you're talking about pure solo lane kills, it typically does happen among our lure in the bot.
Yeah, I actually really like the pathing there coming in from Fong. Just goes immediately towards the crab, gets that control, and then Raz walks up. There's nothing there for him today, so we'll go back towards his own jungle. Look for what looks to be a full clear. It will be a late red, probably looking for that early level 4. So actually not going to see too much happen in terms of lane interaction between the junglers. But then looking at the top lane, you can actually see that Fake Friends doing totally fine. I mean, Nod doesn't seem super keen on harassing. And we'll be able to get the harass down, running Comet, and looking for that early point in tactical sweep. So Camille's having a grand old time.
Yeah, in this matchup, Camille is really looking for opportunities for the wave to push in where it's closer to the wall, and then she can trade with the hook shot. So the warding, the pathing coming out from Fong was really good as well. Secures the early scuttle grab just to make sure that the jungler can't come in from Saudi Arabia.
Oh boy, bottom lane trying to help out the Grags right here. The Infernal Chains comes through. We can take a look at the Keystones. Fantastic. Stun comes down onto Fong. Flashes over the wall. Not going to have a follow-up. Oh, Mimic goes in. 1 versus 3. Now he's in definitely the deep end, but Wolf managed to follow up. Gets Kagosa, blows down. That's going to be first blood over to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and you can see the 4-man coming in a little bit faster for Saudi Arabia. The teleport also used to try and cut off Indonesia's retreat path. We did see the really clever pathing coming in from Gragas right there.
Finding access onto Wynut in the mid lane. Connecting that Shuriken. Still coming through with the 5-point strike right there, and absolutely no retaliation coming in from the Ahri.
And this is going to be a very difficult lane for him to handle right here. You can see that the wave is already pushing in for Wynut. So if he wants to take that CS, he is going to have to walk up into Akali's attack range.
Now, currently is leading in farm, but he's low health, low mana. Will need to go back to base in the short term. Is looking to do that right now. That top side. Really nice trades coming out from Fake Friends. Doing super well in this 1v1 matchup so far. Will be very hard as this wave is actually pushing in right now for this Nard to actually just not die. We've also got Aatrox around the corner right now, just saying hello to Wikichi in the top lane, but realize he's been spotted out just from the movements of that Nard, and will go back into his jungle. Probably take on the Kuroks.
Good warding coming out from Wikichi. We do have to notice the difference between these 2 top laners. In the first skirmish, the Gnar expended his teleport. And Fake Friends, like Fake Friend always does not choose to use his teleport, but that will give him quite a sizable advantage in terms of the top lane. If they can find a kill there, they can instantly push the wave in and deny all of that minion CS.
Oh yeah, big deal having that TP advantage. Typically, you'd say that is to get involved in a skirmish or maybe something that happens at bottom side, but more lane advantage for him. As you said, this is a very snowballing matchup. I actually like to liken this matchup to Gnar and Rumble, which is also a very volatile matchup, very dependent on early items and how the early game goes. So if the Camille just get an early kill, that could be devastating. But Feng pretty much gave up the ghost there. I say that, though he's looking at top lane once again. He's level 4, go back to your jungle, go and farm some camps. Top lane's not going to get anything done right now. We'll have to go back to base, look for that first back of the game.
The way that matchup works in the top lane is if there's no jungle interference, the Gnar usually comes out ahead. But if you do get a couple of successful ganks early on, then the Camille can snowball the matchup incredibly hard. And that's why we're seeing Feng really investing so hard into the top lane. He's trying to swing it into Fake Friend's favor and then go with the double split push into the later phases of the game.
Yeah, that two-pronged assault as you were talking about, but currently Gnar has the level 6 advantage over the Camille, so at least in the 1v1 we'll have that immediate pressure. Has gotten before the early tabbies, actually the same thing from both the top laners. Effective attack range is very important in that matchup. Feng looking towards the bottom side. Crab has actually had pretty good control over the game in general in terms of the Rift Scuttlers.
We can see the bot lanes are actually under leveled at this point for the game because of the early skirmishes. Both sides probably left the minion wave to do that. So this is more in Saudi Arabia's favor because the kill threat is much stronger with the Varus and the Tahm Kench. You can see Aatrox thinking about going bot side, but realizing that no one really has their ultimates.
He's thinking about it, but Gragas is already in the brush, ready to execute. And they are pushing forward behind this minion wave. Big stack of caster minions. It's almost like he's aware something's up, but he's definitely crossed the point of no return.
And Saudi Arabia does go in.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened, though we took a lot of health, so I can gather probably they tried to kill him.
That's definitely what happened. But Potato did flash in with the Devour save, so nothing really to come out of that, and no summoners on
我们在观看比赛的同时啊，我想
still successful game overall.
我们的平台、我们的直播间呢，给大家带来这个直播，然后我们希望呢，我们这回比赛过程当中不要有任何的政治性的讨论，好吧？不要有任何有关政治性的讨论。所以说，当看到了就是有关政治性讨论呢，我们会直接把你的这个暂时谈话禁言。然后如果说你出来之后继续谈呢，我们会直接把你的账号在这个平台封号，就是说这样的话就可以给其他的这个观看的这个观众啊带来一个更安静、更加就是和平的一个观看环境，好吧？谢谢大家的配合。
In the LPL, whenever the Akali is picked in the solo lane, she always gets a solo kill. I want to see if Fear can still pull it off.
Yeah. That being said, we have a lot of flashy players in our domestic league, Mr. Clement. But yeah,
Jeff 啊，有很多的观众想问你，就是给大家给大家翻译一下这个比赛，你能给大家就是翻译一下这个现在他们在说什么？
他在说，现在在补刀的方面、经济方面，慢慢的，就是拉开了。
Go right into the shroud and just come out with some return damage. So well played out there by the Akali. Not really seeing the window to really put some hurt down onto the Ahri themselves.
所以他现在在夸这个阿卡丽打得不错。
但是阿卡丽的这个补刀是比这个阿离的补刀是要少的呀？为什么就是说他打得不错呢？
因为他有一波躲掉他基本上所有技能。 毕竟阿卡丽在线上补刀被压，基本算正常吧。前期的时候还是有点压力的。
Perspective, and I totally agree with that. But if Akali doesn't get that solo kill when she hits 6, I would say that's a successful counter. That's how strong she is in the meta right now. Is I didn't die. Ha, I won.
You're playing to go even and not just completely fall off.
我特别喜欢这个 Gnar 这个英雄，我觉得 Gnar 特别搞笑，特别可爱啊！一个特别小的小东西，然后嘣一下变成一个大怪物啊，特别可爱。
主要是我太久没玩英雄联盟了，起码有2年了吧，所以对很多就是现在的 meta 了解并不深，而且很多英雄
I
都
definitely
改
thought
了
there。was more snowball potential for Indonesia's side in terms of the laning phase, but everything was pretty much diffused.
然后啊，我想给大家解释一下，为什么我们这个英雄联盟的直播啊，我们的这个解说会比较少呢？因为Jeff 和我啊都是北美 IMT 战队的这个王者荣耀国际版的玩家，职业玩家。然后我们昨天给大家带来的是王者荣耀国际版的这个 INA KSA 的这个实况转播。然后呢，同时有很多的观众要求我们给大家带来这样的今天的英雄联盟的转播啊，所以说，但是我们两个人都有1-2年的时间没有碰这个游戏了，所以说我们对新的版本啊什么都不怎么了解，我们也不想误导啊现在观看比赛的观众，所以说我们就同意给大家转播。那么大家就是我们能够有什么问题大家可以问我们哈，但是我们能够解答的我们会尽量解答。
Indonesia has kind of lost its way. In this matchup, we typically do see a lot of attention being thrown to the bot lane because of the crowd control coming out from the Varus, but they really haven't tried that often.
Not really, and there's a lot of picks right here that I know if I typically look at just in composition, like Spark's going to fly, so much is going to happen between like the 5 and 15 minute mark. We're going to be looking towards a mid game, and then we'll be opening up to skirmishes, and by the time team fights happen, someone's going to have a gigantic lead. But so far into this game, it's around 1,500 advantage over to Saudi Arabia, and that's essentially it.
Exactly. I think in terms of the different styles between these two teams, Saudi Arabia definitely strikes me as a more skirmish-heavy team. They group up as a 5-man, a little bit much more common than Indonesia, which at times does hold on to their teleports. So if it does go into that skirmish phase and the main litmus test will be rotation speed, then I think Saudi Arabia should have an advantage.
Oh, baiting him into the fight, and baiting the hook shot as well. Wrong place, wrong time, flashes away, uses the ultimatum, but at that point, no point in flashing. That's going to be an easy kill over to WikiChin top side.
Yeah, and AWOD has really been playing the jungle a lot better, in my view.
All right, I see. Bottom lane kill over to Brom right there. I hear the crowd as well. You can get behind your team. Indonesia getting their first kill of the game, of the tournament so far. Nice double knockup coming in from that Aatrox, looking towards the World Ender, and Potato into the top lane. That's the rotation I was looking for. Body blocking both these guys from diving the Aatrox. He's thinking about going back in. You should probably go back home.
You definitely should, but the first tower will be taken by Saudi Arabia right here, but they're still going in for more.
Body slam, forcing the flash out there as well. Q connecting. Fear coming in from the sidelines though, finds the kill onto the Aatrox. Massive barrel coming through. Potato against the side, and that will be a kill, 5-point strike. And another one over to the Gragas.
Unfortunately, Potato wasn't the only one rotating to the top side. Akali was gone for a while. We did see that the RE White Nuts went down and picked up the first kill for Indonesia, but on the flip side, Fear was freed from the mid lane and able to take down Fake Friends.
All right, see that one more time. Masterful bait coming out here. I mean, this was perfectly played. The fact that Gragas sat in the bush all that time was just like, it's all right. Keep on trading. I'll wait another 6 seconds, no problem. And wait until the hook shot's used. That was just a straight download right there. He's just like, I've seen your VOD. I know that you like to win this lane 1 versus 1. You save your teleport for lane. I know your hook shot right here.
Yeah, definitely. And Fake Friends did go in because the Aatrox was right next to him. He was at the Krugs at that point. But, you know, Gragas was even closer.
Yeah. You'd reckon that, you know, a world-ending entity such as Aatrox would be, you know, better at battle, stronger at tactics, guerrilla warfare, if you will. Turns out it's just a fat man in a bodysuit. That managed to completely annihilate him. So there you go.
Yeah, the God of War has nothing over the rabble rouser.
Yeah, the rabble rouser. That's the one. I don't know if his law's been changed, but pretty much his whole story is he's just a guy who just likes to get drunk. There you go. All right.
It's actually grape juice. It's not alcohol.
Drunk on the excitement of battle. Dragon being started up here. Force one currently in Kill Saudi Arabia. Leading this one, will have control over the area. Chan Ken stepping up.
Let's get stunned.
See the body slam. Yeah, I reckon he's going to be okay. I reckon he's going to be less okay now. In comes WikiChi looking for that sweep. Actually, Mega-Nars right here, but still looking to follow forward. Potato forced to use his shield. It's just a complete massacre. What is that damage coming out from Fear? He still managed to get his kill in the end.
And that was a very awkward teleport coming in from Fake Friends. They're still going on, though.
Oh, Potato, no way out of that one. He had to do a barrel roll.
Yeah, great ultimate snipe there onto the, I believe it was the Nar? Oh, no. The Potato, yeah. So, did see Camille teleport. Fake Friends did come to the fight, but he went over the wall straight into Akali, and did not go very well for him. didn't land the stun onto the Gnar.
No, it did not. Wynut's looking to try and defend this 1 versus 4 right here. Jumps back in, right into the open arms of the Gnar, who just throws it back into his team. Gets hit by the concussive blows, and a fissure kill coming in for the Braum.
And the tower wasn't able to trade back onto the kill either, so massive victory coming in from Saudi Arabia. This is what we were talking about of the skirmish-based team. The teleports were overall much faster from Saudi Arabia. Wikichi being in place at the right time. They also got the start of the fight. And, you know, like, Indonesia's strategy in terms of their structure is a little bit unstable. Like, it really requires your laning phase dominance for you to snowball smoothly into the mid phase, and I think that's the crack that we're seeing.
I mean, that's the problem. I mean, honestly, we were just talking about this. We're expecting like skirmishy type of fights, especially when you see like a Camille, an Aatrox, and an Ahri. Sounds like the start of a bad joke, you know, but they want to be looking at skirmishes, look towards the jungle fights. We don't really see that up until now 15 minutes, and I feel like we're just accelerating so quickly now that when you look at a teleporting Gnar, a perfect flank coming in, and then multiple teamfight tools, this is going to happen.
Yeah, and let's just watch that again. A very brave play coming in from Wynut, but probably a bit over-aggressive, and a beautiful snipe coming in from the Braum. Also taking the tower down just in time. His AD carry was watching out for him.
Yeah, you're fast, but you're not fast enough to get away from the Gnar. Probably wasn't expecting the Gnar to still have his ultimate, to be honest, because he teleported into the last fight, then immediately de-mega Gnar'd, and he was like, well, he must have used his ultimate. It's totally fine if I go in, because I'll be able to dodge the wallop. Not going to be the case, and Gnar ultimate comes out very, very quickly. That'll be another nice pick, mid lane tower. And all outer turrets now down for Saudi Arabia, plus the first dragon of the game, and now control over top side. So potential to go for this Herald and crack open the inner towers right here, which will just accelerate the game even more. Nice little dodge there from Fake Friends.
And at this point, Saudi Arabia has total control of the 1-3-1. Their Akali is already pretty fed, and she can start going into the side lanes. You can see that already happening, moving up with her jungler Gragas. And in the bot side, I feel like Gnar has a firm control of the matchup as well. The CS score is pretty massive at this point, up almost 30 CS. So the Indonesian strategy, the double-pronged attack, has been pretty much neutered.
Yeah, both of the prongs have been broken, but instead of Broken Blade, we can do a lot of damage with Ribbon Storm anything. But still right there, not going to happen. Nice secure coming out from Gragas, and he'll be picking up the Eye of the Herald as well. Let's go back into his own side of the jungle.
Really close attempt from Irelure. Unable to snipe that out. So I think now with Indonesia on the back foot, they're going to have to play more of the pick potential game. Yes. Saudi Arabia is probably no longer going to group up as a 5-man. They're going to go into the 1-3-1 strategy that we're seeing on the screen right now. And it's more about Indonesia trying to pick off the side lane split pushers in Gnar and Akali.
Jeff， 你觉得现在这个比赛里面表现最精彩？
你突然说话吓死我了。
你觉得表现最精彩的是哪一个玩家呢？
不知道。
你感觉印度尼西还有希望吗？我觉得印度尼西好像印象看来好像也没什么戏了，感觉。这是有点看跟那个中国队打这个中国队刚刚打这个哈萨克斯坦啊，是感觉类似。
不，我有一点差距，就是中国队因为他一直在杀人，然后又没死掉，然后感觉像碾压局，而这个就是没有怎么做什么事情，就是比较稳吧，也不能说比较稳，就是反正就是看着就想睡着，就很无聊那种感觉。
对，就好像很长时间没有什么事情发生。那还就是很可爱的再扛了一下。
And that was such magnificent coordination coming in from Saudi Arabia. Their target selection was on point. The Aatrox just used.
我觉得这个职业队伍啊，对这个 buff 的这个控制还是非常好的。
And then they went for Irelure into the bot lane. And just picked up all the kills one by one.
你看这个非常这个有纪律性的哈，这个2塔推了，然后就直接去拿蓝。今天不耽误时间。
And you can see Potato was not in position to use the Devour on Irelure.
我觉得最生气的就是这个中央电视台为什么不让这个播啊？这个，我听说昨天的这个比赛好像这个他们请了就是国内著名的这个解说李九和琪琪过去了，然后我们看到他们的照片了啊，但可惜呢他们就不让播啊，他们播出了最后好像看到的就是大家观众啊只能听到声音，对吧？就是只能听到声音，但是看不到比赛，我觉得很尴尬。这亚运会哈，就是结果反而就是没拿到这个直播权，但是不给档期，因为我觉得这个中央舞台吧，估计也是有其他的项目要喷哈，要拍哈，所以说也就导致了这个放不出来，所以说我们这里给大家就是提供了一个转播。哇，这个是所有的技能都被挡住，这个很。
She can't go into the side lanes and then continue to snowball into the 1-3-1. She has a compositional win condition, we would like to say, and that really takes her one step.
我觉得差不多直接上高地了哈。我觉得中国打的还是，我觉得中国的玩家哈，我觉得咱们中国的玩家就是一点就是说，他知道这场比较容易哈，他们就直接给你带来一个就是完全吊打你的感觉，就是杀人头，对吧？不推打了，就知道这场一定要赢了，很简单，那就不要打了，对吧？直接拿人头，只要给观众带点这个游戏体验感，对吧？我觉得这个我们这两个队哈，好像是为了赢才来的，大家都不要紧张，也不要对手的实力。
They can do this multiple ways, basically. They can use the Tahm Kench Devour and, whoops, that's going to be a 4v4 from now on. But I'll continue with my point. You can use the Abyssal Voyage, send World's Ender into the bottom, and then try to engage from the front with Ari and the Camille. So if they can pull off that execution, it could be a swift 5 versus 4 turnaround.
Right, Clement, if we didn't see it, it didn't happen. It looked like enemy to me. But what does look like something to me is Baron being started off by Saudi Arabia. It's going to be Fear as the one to be the chosen champion to step forwards. All right, step up. Who's it going to be? No one. Good choice. It's
going
to be Baron over to Saudi Arabia.
Things looking very gloom.
我还以为他是在这个搞放烟花，站一起回城又不回。
Are losing a lot of map control so far and haven't really been able to pull off any plays in the recent 5 minutes. They have been on the back foot the entire time. They really do have to be the aggressors if they want to come back.
Actually gets us. We'll see how fast he died here, because I'm expecting Berry.
Okay, so that's one proc of the ult.
And that's the second proc, and yeah, he's dead. Yeah. And really, what do you do as an AD carry in that situation? You come out of laning phase, you're feeling good, you got an item and a half in your back pocket, you got almost 200 farm at 20 minutes. Like, all right, time to deal some I'm dead.
You try to ask for Potato. It's like, Potato, are you next to me? No.
对，感觉印尼啊，它的这个运营方面啊还是很欠缺的啊，上了一波团。
It's like either me or you, buddy. Funk pushing forwards. Oh, looking for the nice charm right there coming out of the Ari. Michelle having to jump back to the team. Looks for the world ender, but won't find any purchase. But still, great pick coming out of Indonesia. That's exactly what we wanted to see.
Yeah, they were defending their vision line incredibly well. That's typically the second line of defensive vision in your own red side jungle, and they were already there waiting for Saudi Arabia.
你知不知道这个 Aatrox 可以飞了？现在？
对，他把他的英雄改了，跟之前不一样。
我就看好酷，一个超级赛亚人，打一点点飞。
He's only just come back from Mimic. That's going to be a double kill coming in for the Akali. Knocks up the Tahm Kench, looking for the triple, but Mimic's going to steal it. Why not? Trying to get back to base right now. Cuts the camera. I don't want to see it.
Why not is a little bit phase, I would say.
放下这个玩家的表情，还是他表情还是挺尴尬的。
Honestly, the goal right now is to fully rotate
突然间变大了
degrees and get back on the stage because you've got a full group stage coming your way. But 24 minutes on the
这感觉是要一波了，
Saudi Arabia
就要结束了。
That was a triple kill in a 4v4 situation. Fear just went straight in. What a great assassin player.
Fear jumping in, he's at critical HP, but he doesn't care. He just wants more kills to pad out his stat line right now. Fong getting CC'd up and Potato with the save, but now Fong under attack as well. Fake Friends moving back in from the base, but it's just focused onto the Nexus turrets at this point. And this is just flashy play coming forth from the Saudi Arabian roster, though it instantly gets shut down. Fee maybe got a little bit too deep, and Indonesia looking to turn this one around, trying to get the Grags off of the Nexus. Not gonna happen. 17 kills to 5, and Saudi will take it.
And WickedG with the final blows to the Nexus, keeping his focus onto the game win. What a great